I'm Lauren, and as you can tell by my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be dyeing my hair purple today with raw color. Got it right here. No, sorry. Raw color, deep purple, brilliant, semi-permanent hair color. And first thing you've got to do is get a nice clear area so that if any dye goes off anywhere, it's not really like a problem. So right now I've got this pink towel down on the counter, and then I've got some paper down on the floor, and that's basically just going to protect it because I don't care about paper or the towel. And so, yeah. Okay, so speaking of protecting, what you want to get is Vaseline or any type of other petroleum jelly, and you're going to basically put it on the frame of your face, on your ears, like all over them, because you don't know where the dye is going to stain, and on your neck, and on the hairline below your neck. And so that's basically going to keep the dye that gets on your skin from staining it. And even if it does stain it a little bit, what you can do, what I've learned from my experience, is what you do is you just get your shampoo, and I use L'Oreal Paris Advanced Hair Care New Total Repair 5 Restoring Shampoo. And that's really healthy for your hair. See? Yeah. It's awesome. But you just get a little bit of shampoo, and then you put it on the dye, and you rub it in, and then you wash it off. And it doesn't take it right off, but it does a really good job of like pretty much taking it completely out. So that's just a tip that I figured out. So make sure you have gloves, because you don't want the dye to get on your hand or hands, because again, it can really stain it. And I think that's about it, really. Okay, so I'm just going to take the Vaseline, and let me put my hair up really quickly. If I can find a hairband, which okay, so you're just going to put your hair up. Just like, it doesn't really matter what you do with it, as long as it's up out of your way. Okay. So then, I'm going to get Vaseline on your finger. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty blurry. And I've got a really bad quality camera, sorry about that, but it's the best it has. And like I said, you're just gonna put it along your frame. And when you're dyeing your hair, you don't want to have, you don't want your hair to be clean, but you don't want it to be really nasty and dirty and oily and greasy, because the dye won't stick if it's really clean or really dirty. So I just like to have it in between. And you just want to put it like all over. It doesn't really cause acne, so you'll be fine with that. But you just don't want you'd rather have an acne because you can get rid of that easily than have dye staining your skin, because that really sucks because it does not go away for a while. And yeah, you're just gonna do all over your ear and your neck. And you just want to make sure you get everywhere where you think the dye is gonna stain, like around your face. Because trust me, it will. Okay, well, I have sideburns, so it's really hard to dye them without getting it on my face. So make sure if you have sideburns to really just put Vaseline underneath the hair, on the skin, as much as you can, or else it will look really weird. And you don't want that to happen. So I've basically gone over everything, and make sure you put it on like your whole forehead, because it gets everywhere. Like you think it won't, but it will. Like really. And what I have is there are two different techniques to dyeing your hair. One is where you just squirt it out into your hands and just rub it all over your hair. And then the other one is to have an applicator brush and a little cup to put it in, so that it's really easy to just get there. And I, as you can tell, use the applicator brush because it works so well, because you get everywhere and you can get your roots perfectly, and it's just great. This time I'm not bleaching my hair because I usually do, and I have dyed my hair pink about 4 or 5 times. So, no, just 4. And so, since it's a really light color, it has to be bleached for your roots. But since it's like a dark, deep purple, you don't. It really doesn't matter, because they're like depending on your roots color, it doesn't. I've got like dark brown, and it doesn't matter, trust me. Make sure you have on old clothes that you don't care about, because it's probably going to stain it. As you can tell, I've bleached my hair and dyed it in the shirt, because it is, like, it just gets everywhere. But, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to, first, you shake it up. And then I've heard that you don't really need a lot of it since it's raw, but I just like put half the bottle. It's just my personal opinion. And it smells really good. Like, surprisingly, because hair dye smells horrible, but raw, this hair dye smells like bubblegum. It is awesome. But yeah, basically, as you can see, I have all my hair dye, and it looks black, but it's not. And I'm just gonna let my hair down, because I was just doing that to apply the Vaseline.